Welcome to Future Business School. Today, we're diving into business ethics, a critical area that guides how businesses operate within moral and legal boundaries. Ethical behavior is essential for maintaining trust and credibility with stakeholders. Let's explore what business ethics entails, key frameworks, and real-world case studies to illustrate these concepts. What is business ethics? Business ethics refers to the application of ethical principles and standards to business behavior. It encompasses the moral principles that guide the conduct of individuals and organizations in the business world. Ethical behavior ensures that businesses operate fairly, transparently, and with integrity. Business ethics involves examining moral issues and making decisions that align with established values and societal expectations. For example, a company that ensures fair labor practices and transparency in its supply chain is demonstrating strong business ethics. Why business ethics matter? Trust and reputation. Ethical practices build trust with customers, employees, and investors. A solid reputation for ethical behavior can be a significant competitive advantage. For example, Patagonia, known for its environmental sustainability, has built a strong brand reputation by committing to ethical sourcing and environmental responsibility. Legal compliance. Adhering to ethical standards helps businesses avoid legal issues and penalties. Many ethical practices are also required by law. For instance, following anti-corruption laws helps businesses avoid fines and legal actions, as seen in the case of companies like Siemens, which faced legal consequences for corruption practices. Employee morale and retention. A strong ethical culture promotes a positive work environment, leading to higher employee satisfaction and retention. For example, Google's emphasis on employee well-being and ethical conduct contributes to its high employee satisfaction and retention rates. Key frameworks in business ethics. Understanding and applying ethical principles can be guided by several frameworks. Utilitarianism. The ethical choice is the one that maximizes overall happiness or minimizes overall harm. For instance, a company deciding to invest in eco-friendly technologies may face higher costs initially, but if it benefits the environment and public health, it aligns with utilitarian ethics. Deontological ethics. Actions are judged based on adherence to rules or duties rather than outcomes. It emphasizes doing the right thing regardless of the consequences. For example, a company that refuses to engage in bribery, even if it could lead to significant business advantages, is following deontological ethics. Virtue ethics focuses on the character and virtues of the individual making decisions, rather than specific actions or rules. For example, a leader who prioritizes honesty and integrity in their business practices demonstrates virtue ethics. Corporate social responsibility, CSR. Businesses have a responsibility to contribute positively to society and not just focus on profit. For example, companies like Ben & Jerry's incorporate CSR into their business model by supporting social causes and environmental sustainability. Ethical decision-making models. To make ethical decisions, businesses can use various models. First, there's the four-way test. Questions to ask include: is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? For instance, a company contemplating a marketing strategy might use this test to ensure their advertising is truthful and fair. Next, we have the ethical decision-making framework. The steps are: identify the ethical issues, gather information and understand the context, evaluate alternatives from an ethical perspective, make a decision and take action, reflect on the decision and its outcomes. For example, a company facing a dilemma about employee layoffs may follow this framework to ensure their decision considers both ethical implications and business needs. Real-world case studies. First, let's talk about the Enron scandal. Enron, an energy company engaged in widespread accounting fraud to mislead investors about its financial health. The ethical issues here included fraudulent accounting practices, lack of transparency, and failure of ethical leadership. The outcome was severe. The scandal led to the bankruptcy of Enron and significant changes in financial regulation, including the Sarbanes-Oxley Act. Next, we have the Volkswagen emissions scandal. Volkswagen installed software to cheat emissions tests, misleading regulators and customers about vehicle emissions. The ethical issues were deceptive practices, environmental damage, and breach of consumer trust. The outcome? The scandal resulted in billions in fines, legal settlements, and a damaged reputation for Volkswagen. How to foster ethical practices in business? Firstly, develop a code of ethics. Establish clear guidelines for ethical behavior within the organization. For example, Johnson & Johnson's Code of Conduct emphasizes ethical behavior and has been pivotal in guiding employees. Secondly, provide ethics training. Regular training helps employees understand and navigate ethical dilemmas. For instance, companies like Deloitte offer ethics training programs to ensure employees are aware of ethical standards. Next, encourage whistleblowing. Create a safe environment for employees to report unethical behavior. Many organizations have whistleblower protection policies to encourage reporting without fear of retaliation. Lastly, lead by example. Leadership should model ethical behavior and decision-making. A good example is Satya Nadella's leadership at Microsoft, which has been noted for promoting a culture of transparency and ethical behavior. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to Future Business School for more such business videos. We are here to guide you every day with practical insights into the world of business.